don't know how to know it yet. Then I started making some batik. From the batik, I started making the black cow. Why? Because black cow was a sea culture before we were born.
Black cow?
Black cow.
What do you mean black cow?
Black cow, Nagbunyo.
Okay.
Nagbunyo was a sea culture of Bara that our people used to sacrifice this cow along the beach for any purpose that was what they know about doing this ritual. So when I come into my research in '88 and did some of my invocation, through my dreams, I saw another cow in the sea that was different from a black cow. This cow was white cow, but with some other bits of little colors around the neck. And then I think, okay, I'm going to continue this research of the black cow, because this is a sea culture that I met here from all ages. And from my spiritual invocation, I'm seeing another cow inside the sea. So I want to know more about this black cow. Then I started to make batiks of black cow and start to sell the t-shirts. Up to 1990, I came across an English friend who came from England. She is artist and she was doing batik. So we came across from a batik shop, look at each other for some seconds, then hi, exchange words, and we asked each other what we do. We said, I'm doing art, she's doing art. So yeah, we can exchange address. And then she went to England. From there, we started to write each other, and she told me her programs in England. She have a cultural company called Tribe of Doris. Every year they have a festival called Doris Intercultural Summer School. It's a festival, but it's not like a festival because you have workshops in this festival. Every day you have 40 workshops from different cultures of the world, and it's for 7 good days. So from there, I was inspired by him to also create a black cow cross-cultural art center.
Did you visit to see those?
No, before I visit her, just from link. And
you know what she was doing?
Yeah, I know what she was doing. Then I also started this black cow cross-cultural art center idea in my head, trying to bring boys together and teaching them music even. I trained some of them to learn percussion. Then in '92, he invited me to England. I went as a musician, acoustic musician. I play my acoustic guitar, and I operate in different festivals alone. Sometimes I have some people to back me. So from that festival, I came back home with a bit of financial situation that allows me to go and base somewhere, rent somewhere, and start to run this program there. My first festival was in 1993, and I went to the National Arts Council when Mr. Juve was the principal cultural officer. I explained everything to him and even submit some documents about my plans concerning culture, and they were very happy about it. So they told me to seek for something from them. So I wrote to the minister. That was the time of Aminata Fall Sonko, and she approved something for us that was $1,000 she, and allowed the National Arts Council to give us their PA system for every weekend, because this festival goes for 3 good weekends. So we were using these equipment. Every Thursday, the equipment they cross to Bara. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, when we finish, Monday early morning, we take it back to the arts.
And this happened for 3 weeks?
Yeah, this happened for 3 weeks, this festival.
Now describe the festival. So what more did the festival take? Who was there?
So what happens in the festival is, I have a lot of friends in England who come to this festival. And when they come to the festival, some of them are there to learn djembe, some will come to learn dance, and some also will come to offer. It's a cross-cultural art activity exchange. They will also come to offer what they can offer to black people. So there was, in those days, there was kind of a more interaction between Bara and Bristol. It was like a link that I was creating with my wife. And now it's possible for Bristolians and some other parts of English people to come to Bara, direct from England to the airport. We pick them to the festival. And they would stay for 4 weeks, some will stay for 6 weeks. And they would also have their intuitions on whatever side they want to learn from the African culture. And many students, many kids have been inspired by this Tubabs to be able to have sponsors, and then they will continue their schooling. So
let me ask you, did these white people who came from Bristol and other parts of England pay anything to the black cow cultural?
Yeah, what they do is when they come, we have some rooms there, and we will cater them, and they will pay us for catering them, and we will be giving them food, lunch in the day.
Okay. Accommodation and food.
Accommodation and food. And that money, because from the festival, we're not making much money from the gate, but what we have from these guests is enabling us to pay the different artists who come to perform in this festival, like the Compos and different cultures from the Jolas and the Sarahules, with the Fulani, with the Mandingo. We used to have all this different stuff. Even there was a time when I requested for something to come out. It's called Kutamansa. And the SF and the Berending elders, they have a bit of a conflict about this, because the Berending people wanted to come out, this to come out, but the SF people said no, because they said it's culture, and it's about over 40 years that no one have ever bring it out. And I was saying, yeah, I'm a cross-cultural discovery, and I don't want these cultures to die. We want to reserve maybe an indigenous culture, or even try to create something from it, because the culture, your culture is what you have. And if you lose your culture, what will you offer to other people? For example, if you go to England, all other people who go to England, they go with their cultures, and they have something to offer. And this is what I was trying to bring up, and also encouraging the youth to learn music, learn how to play a guitar, learn how to play piano, learn how to sing, because then you will become an original musician. This is what Black Cow is about. But after some years of dragging it, charitable, self-funded. No, we have never had public funds from no other bodies in the world. I and my woman, we struggle in England, sometimes take a loan from the bank to come and run this program. So after some time, we couldn't do it anymore.
And that was the end of the Black Cow?
It's not still the end. The Black Cow is still there, and we're now running small programs, inviting artists to go there and play and generate some little income.
Okay.
And all these structures are there, but they need some bit of completion, some little touches, that everything will be on the ground, and we will be able to offer a proper service to people who would like to come to this interaction. And we are well known.
Is it the only cultural center in the North Bank?
It is the only cultural center in the North Bank.
And you wouldn't like to see it die?
No, I don't want to see it die. That's why I hold on to it. Many people tell me to go back to Europe and stay there. I say, who am I going to leave this place with?
Originally, you told me that you sought the assistance of the National Council for Arts and Culture. In order to revive it, do you think it's still possible to get